Spoiler warning, Tai Chi's Beast Mound ending isn't just shocking, it's a lie. Buckle up, because this breakdown will rewrite everything you thought you knew. The story begins with Yin, a brave female warrior from the Tai Chi clan, lost in the memories of her childhood, when she lived happily with her family. However, her peace was shattered when another clan launched a surprise attack to steal a powerful artifact known as the Tai Chi Stone, believed to greatly enhance one's strength. In the brutal assault, Yan's entire clan was wiped out, leaving only her and her close friend Chan alive. Chan, the last heir of the Tai Chi clan, gifted Yin a flute, which she still plays in the present. The sound of the flute triggers traumatic memories for Chan, and Yin comforts him. The two are currently waiting for the arrival of a clan leader, the very man responsible for orchestrating the massacre. In a bold move, they kidnap his child, using it as bait to lure him in. The ruthless leader arrives, bringing with him an army of bats, prompting Yin and Chan to hide in the Tai Chi temple, where they intend to trap him. When the leader enters the temple, they attack him with a net. Chan reveals that the kidnapped child was just a decoy, and he is the last surviving heir of the Tai Chi clan. Seeking revenge for the bloodshed 18 years AG of their surprise, the cruel leader shows regret for the massacre and apologizes, claiming he never intended such destruction. But before they can grasp the moment, his daughter Qin, a fierce warrior with control over metal, attacks Chan. Reinforcements arrive and capture Yin. Qin and her brother prepare to kill the duo, but their plans are interrupted by a terrifying monster that attacks their army. Amid the chaos, Yin and Chan escape through secret temple paths. Reflecting on the beast, Chan recalls an old story from his parents about how the temple was built to protect the Tai Chi stone and that hundreds of monsters were guarding it. No one had ever returned alive from seeking it. While hiding, they encounter a man who they assume is one of the enemy's men. But he turns out to be Chiao, Chan's long-lost uncle, thought to have died in the massacre. Before they can fully rejoice, they realize the leader's army has been destroyed by the monster. Meanwhile, Qin and her brother rush to save their injured father, whose body is frostbitten, a sign of the deadly cold technique, which only dark warriors can master. They blame Chan for the wound, suspecting he knows the forbidden skill. Chiao then takes Chan and Yin to a hidden place and tells them that to find the Tai Chi stone, they must solve an ancient puzzle. Chan, being a true Tai Chi warrior, solves it with ease, opening a secret metal door that leads to the stone's hiding place. Chiao explains that only a worthy soul can wield the stone's power. The rumors of other clans possessing it were false. The massacre 18 years ago proved that. Fueled by memories of the massacre, Chan grows eager for revenge. Chiao hands him a map to the stone and appoints him as the new leader of the Tai Chi clan. But Yin is skeptical and tries to stop Chan from chasing the stone, fearing he'll die. Unable to change his mind, she follows him for his safety. Chiao warns that the path ahead is filled with deadly traps and ancient monsters. As they consult the map, Qin ambushes them and demands the antidote for her father's frostbite. Only Chan, with his mastery of the cold technique, can save him. She seizes the map, but during their conflict, a giant beast attacks. Despite the danger, Chan saves Qin and her brother, and they escape together. Qin questions why Chan would help them despite hating their father. Yin explains that their grudge is with the leader, not his children. As they flee, another monster attacks, but they manage to defeat it. Chan recovers the dropped map, but is attacked by a mysterious man who steals it. Chan chases him into a massive spider's lair. Yin and Chiao soon arrive, but Qin and her team surround them again. Qin stops her brother from killing Chan, knowing they still need him to save their father. A temporary truce is formed to find the Tai Chi stone together. However, they now face a deadly obstacle, crossing the giant spider's web without waking it. Unfortunately, the spider awakens when Yin tries to retrieve her flute, a precious gift from Chan. The group works together to save her, and they narrowly escape. Chan scolds Yin for risking everyone's lives, and she apologizes. Later, Qin begins to suffer from the spider's poison, and Yin helps her with herbs. During their bonding, Qin wonders how someone as kind as Chan could have learned the dark hold technique. Yin reveals that no one in the Tai Chi clan, including Chan, ever learned it. Suddenly, the strange man reappears and attacks Chan, but again fails and flees. However, his technique leaves a suspicious mark. Yin begins to suspect that the true cold technique user is Chiao, not the madman. She recalls how cold Chiao's hands were, unlike the stranger's. Chan becomes angry when Yin accuses his uncle of being a dark warrior and tells her to stay out of his mission. They eventually reach a vast cave where the madman awaits them. He confesses that he's been stuck there for 18 years, but never found the stone. As he grows agitated and attacks, Chan ignores him and solves the puzzle on the map. The moonlight reveals a hidden mark, and upon digging, they discover the giant Tai Chi stone. But it isn't just a rock, it's alive and filled with poison. As it attacks, they break it open to find two monstrous rats, one of which has swallowed the real Tai Chi stone. Chan is told he must rip open its belly before it awakens. But he hesitates, realizing the female beast is pregnant, just like his mother was when she died. Meanwhile, Yin discovers Chiao's handprint near a cold technique mark, confirming her suspicion. She rushes back and exposes Chiao as the true traitor. Chiao confesses that he masterminded the massacre out of jealousy. He wasn't made clan leader because he wasn't pure Tai Chi. In his madness, he even killed his pregnant sister, Chan's mother. He now tries to kill Chan and Yin. As Chan watches Yin die, he blames himself. Chiao extracts the stone from the monster's body, gaining immense power. But before he can escape, another monster awakens and attacks him. Qin's brother sacrifices himself to save her, dying in the process. The madman returns and heals Chan in a magical pond. Seeing Chan's necklace, he realizes that Chan is his son and reveals himself to be the original Tai Chi clan leader, Chan's father. He survived the massacre but got lost in the temple while searching for the stone, turning mad with time. He warns Chan that Chiao is using the stone to open a gateway that will unleash a monstrous apocalypse. They must reseal the gate with a special lock. They succeed, but a stone falls, fatally wounding Chan's father. Before dying, he tells Chan how proud he is. Chan ends up in another cave, where he hears his father's voice telling him he had been too obsessed with revenge. He must now purify his heart. Once he does, his ancestors grant him the true power of Tai Chi. Meanwhile, Chiao, now overpowered, is confronted by Qin and the others. The cruel leader, in his final moments, reveals that Qin is Chan's sister. He had saved her from the womb of Chan's mother during the massacre. As proof, he gives her the Tai Chi necklace. Chan arrives with newfound strength, shocked by the truth about Qin. Chiao challenges him to a final battle. Initially, Chiao dominates thanks to the stone, but it begins to consume his body from within. Eventually, a rat devours Chiao along with the stone. Chan retrieves it and rushes to save Qin, but then remembers his father's words, that the stone must be returned to its place or monsters will rise again, that he makes the difficult decision to leave Qin behind and return the stone to its resting place. In the end, as the cave collapses and the thread is sealed once more, Chan sacrifices his chance at peace and love for the greater good, bringing the film to a powerful and emotional conclusion. The shocking truth is that the entire ending of Tai Chi's Beast Mound was a manipulation, crafted by Chiao, the real villain all along. While we believe the power of the Tai Chi stone had been secured and the monsters sealed forever, the final twist reveals that Chiao had already split the stone's energy in secret, allowing a fragment of its dark power to survive. This means the threat isn't over, it's just beginning. Everything we saw was part of Chiao's grand illusion, and the real battle for the future of the Tai Chi legacy is still ahead. Think you could survive Tai Chi's Beast Mound world? Tag a friend who'd fail miserably. Don't forget to subscribe, unless you're scared of the truth. Our next video reveals the lie the director tried to bury.